Hold up, hold up, hold up. It's that boy G-Planz. Don't give a damn. He cooler than a fan. Walking real tall, some say he's a man.
That man was the billionaire, businessman by daytime, but he was saving Gotham by nighttime. It's two different people, but they was the same person, right? And I started thinking about it, and I said, wow, I said, here go a guy that's a businessman in the daytime, he wear a suit, and then at nighttime, he's saving the city. What more name would be fitting for me than Bruce Wayne? B-R-U-S-E-W-A-N-E. So Mattel don't think they're gonna sue me. But I changed it to Bruce Wayne because I think it represented everything that I was doing. You know, I was trying to show people in my community that you can be a professional, and then you can also save the community. I'm trying to show little boys that you can have this duality, but you can be good at it. You know, so I'm reaching back, I'm helping people, et cetera, et cetera. But in the daytime, they used to send me in Dickies and Chuck Taylors. Yeah. Now I'm wearing suits. Now I'm in business meetings. Now I'm in the White House. You know, now I'm doing this. And so because I knew intuitively that it was going to change the paradigm in young people's head who were looking at me, who looked at me as the gang. I'm trying to show them that you can grow past your zip code. You know what I'm saying? That you can change it to your area code, that you don't have to be stuck right here. Because oftentimes in our community, young people feel that they stuck. This is the only plate that's handed to them. They can't do nothing different. So I'm saying, my example is saying, I used to hustle, gang bang, sell drugs, et cetera, in and out of juvenile, state school, et cetera, then go to prison. But when I finally decided that I understand my work and that I can change, I'm gonna show you that. I'm gonna show you, not by my words, but I'm gonna show you by my actions, because I know a lot of young boys looking at me and saying, I wanna do that. That's an option.
Okay.
So that's why it's Bruce Wayne.
Well, shout out to Bruce Wayne.
Yeah.
Shout out to you for doing that.
Yeah.
I want to take it back a little bit.
Okay.
First, you said you went to juvenile.
Yeah.
Went to prison.
Right.
How much time did you actually do collectively?
I never thought about that, but it's probably about 6 or 7 years. 6 or 7 years. Yeah, collectively.
And during that time, like what was your thought process at that time?
Oh man, I remember going to state school. I went to state school and I came out of state school thinking I wanted to do right. You feel? I really wanted to do right when I went to state school. But when I got back in my neighborhood, man, my partners and cousins, they wouldn't let me. They wouldn't let me be, and I wasn't strong enough to be foreminted or cemented in this new way that I wanted to go. They wouldn't let me. They only saw me as who they saw me as, OGs, and they wouldn't let me. And I was weak because I allowed them to allow me or to make me go back that way when I really knew I wanted to go a different way. So that was state school.
When you're young and the people that you grew up around,
yes,
it's hard to not listen to them. And
right.
I want to say this is my first time ever hearing about East Dallas.
Right.
All I know is North Dallas, Oak Cliff. I know about South Dallas. I know, like from the outside looking in, that's all we heard was Oak Cliff because of the rappers and stuff like that. But I'm like, East Dallas, I never know East Dallas to be.
Well, let me explain it to you. East Dallas was, on the map, it's the same as South Dallas, right?
Yeah.
But it's separated by a street. See, like on the map, East Dallas is South Dallas. But to the locals, it's one street, 2nd Avenue, that separate, in our minds, we East Dallas versus South Dallas, right? So if you say, so if you go to East Dallas, you say, man, it's South Dallas. Somebody gonna check you real quick, like you ain't in South Dallas, bro. You gotta go crash 2nd. That's South, but it's on the map is the same, right? And you gotta understand just the history of Dallas. East Dallas has always been one of the toughest part of Dallas, and I don't say that, light. We have always, they left us out of everything because we was a neighborhood, and anybody that's in Dallas, they know when they see this interview, they know I'm not lying. East Dallas was that neighborhood that, we was about that life for real. A lot before a lot of other people were, right? Yeah. And so even the DJs, it took a while before radio even acknowledged us because we was that neighborhood that you got to have somebody that you know to go into that neighborhood. And so a lot of people, and we was always click tight. And so a lot of other areas of Dallas, like Oak Cliff, Pleasant Grove, all that stuff, back when East Dallas was doing what they doing, those were considered the good areas. Those were the areas that had basketball courts and goals and et cetera, right? East Dallas and West Dallas, South, those were like the hoods of Dallas for real. East Dallas, West Dallas, and South, that was the real hoods of Dallas. Just being honest with you, back in our era, like the parts of the neighborhood that really put on.
So back then, did all the neighborhoods accept you guys, or y'all had to make y'all?
We had to put it down. We put it down. When we started out, bro, it was us against the rest of Dallas.
Yeah.
But I think because, and I'm not saying this to glamorize this, but I'm just giving you a historical account.
Yeah.
I think that when we were kicking it, a lot of people weren't accepting of us because you couldn't come in East Dallas unless you knew somebody. And we were known, and we were in East Dallas, we used to go to every other neighborhood, every other city and terrorize. I mean, literally, we would go to every other neighborhood, fight, everything. We would go, and we were known for that. So a lot of those people from those communities back then became radio personalities, they became this and that, and you gotta think, they never gave us a shout out. They never gave East Dallas a shout out because of the treatment that we used to give when they were kids, when they were young. We was all young. And so that's why you never heard about East Dallas. We always talk about this. You never heard about East Dallas on the radio. You never heard people talking about East Dallas but if you go down to the penitentiary, just saying you from East Dallas can prevent a lot of trouble for you. Yeah, that can. You go down south, and you say, man, I'm from East Dallas. That's some protection for you. You know, it's a lot of people that, you know, I met people in the penitentiary that used to talk about me and didn't even know they were talking to me.
What you mean?
Be like, hey man, yeah, Kiddo and Bo and Clay and them my boys, and they do. And not even knowing they talking to me. You feel me? That's how much work and that's how much terror we put it on people. People used to just try to claim our names, claim that they know us, claim that they are cousins, because that's the kind of history that we had back in the day, you know, coming from East Dallas. And I'm telling you, whoever watched this from the city of Dallas, if they be honest with themselves, they're gonna say, nah, he ain't lying. Yeah. He telling the truth, you know. But it's cool though. I love every part of Dallas. I love South, East, West, North. I love every part of Dallas now. But back then, I'm just giving you how it was segregated.